tree comes downstairs and everyone looks toward Ryan, anticipating the answer. Ryan looks at everyone and finally glances at Jimin with teary eyes before taking a deep breath. I'm ready to give the divorce. Everyone's face light up with a smile, but it feels as though Jimin's soul leaves his body. His eyes fill with tears. He approaches her desperately. Ryan, what are you saying? Don't leave me, please. You promised you loved me and that you would not leave me. He holds her hand tightly, tears streaming down his face. My sister's fiance, I can't love you, I'm sorry. She avoided his gaze and Jimin's feels abandoned once more. Wine princess, I love you so much. Please don't do this to me. Everyone has abandoned me, but don't you leave me too. His pleading voice pierced through the air. Wine feel her heart break seeing his tears. She wants to wipe them away and hold him in her arms, but with Yeri present, it feels forbidden. Just then, Yeri approaches them. Wine, you should leave now. I will send over the divorce papers, she says with smirk. Jimin shakes his head in denial, but Vine slowly put her hand toward her family. Jimin rushes after her and grabs her wrist, pulling her back toward him. Are you sure you want to leave me? Are you really willing to kill our love for the sake of your sister? Vine looks at him with teary eyes and avoid maintaining eye contact. Yes, Jimin cups her face gently, say it with looking into my eyes. His deep voice trembled. Vine, no, she can't lie with looking into his eyes. She lies that if she stays any longer, she will break into tears, so she pushes him away. Yes, yes, I can kill my love for her. Saying this, she goes to her parents. Mom, Dad, I want to go home. Everyone starts leaving only Jimin and Yeri in the hall. Jimin falls to his knees. No, Yeri approaches him. Baby, stop this drama now. You love me. Why was just infatuation? Forget her. In a few days, we will be married and you will forget about her. Jimin's eyes turn red with the rage as he gets up and grabs Yeri by the neck, choking her. I wanna marry you. Wine is not just infatuous and understand that all this happened because of you. My wife left me. Jerry struggled to breathe in his grave. Just then Ty entered with his eyes widened in shock. He rushes over, pushes Jimin away and holds Yeri. Are you okay? Yeri catches her breath, fearfully looking at Jimin. Are you in your sense? What were you doing to Yeri? Jimin does not respond and runs toward his room. Yeri, it's not safe for you to stay here. What if he hurts you in his anger? No, I will find. Don't worry, you can go. Okay, but I will make sure to visit you. I don't trust him right now. He picks up his phone from the table and leaves. I need to handle Jimin smartly and win him over at night. Vine sits by the window in her room, lost in her thoughts. Suddenly, RM enters with a food tray and approaches her. Vine does not look at him. He quietly sits beside her. Vine, since you arrived, you have not eaten anything. Please eat something. I'm not hungry, Oppa. You are lying to me. Vine looks at him with teary eyes and RM soft in his tone. Is my little princess sad? Vine nods like a child and RM pulls her into his embrace. Vine bursts into tears, sobbing uncontrollably, while RM gently rubs her back. Are these tears for Jimin? Vine still in his embarrassed note will like crying. I did not want to leave him, Oppa. Even a moment without him feels unbearable. It hurts so much to give up my love for my sister. I'm sorry, Princess. I did not realize how deep your love was. I wish I could do something, but I can say this: if you two were meant to be, then in the end you will find your way back to each other. What's truly your will always return, and if does not, it was never meant to be. He gently kisses her forehead. Meanwhile, at Jimin's room, Jimin sits on the floor of messy room. The space is completely wrecked, and he holds one of the Vine's dress tightly in his hand, hugging it as if it's his lifeline. His eyes are red from crying. Yeri enters the room and looks around in disgust. What have you done to this room? Get up. Our wedding is in few days, and here you are crying over another girl. You are engaged to a beautiful and hot fiancé, and yet she trailed off, running her finger along his shoulder. Jimin looks up at her with intense rage-filled eyes that make Yeri recoil in fear. Get out of here, or else I will forget that I ever know you. His voice is low and rough, which sends the chills down Yeri's spine. Knowing his temper, she quickly leaves the room without another word. After 2 days, Jimin still does not come out of his room. He has not let anyone, maid, guards, or even Yeri enter. It's evident from his appearance that in just 2 days, his condition has worsened. Without buying, the dark circles under his eyes reveal his sleepless night, and the dried tear stains on his face tell the story of the tears he shed for Vine, who left him just like everyone else. Yeri eventually enters his room and seeing his state rolls her eyes. Come on, Jimin, stop this tears over Vine already. I have sent her the divorce paper and we are getting married in 3 days. Now get up, freshen up and come shopping with me. I'm not going anywhere, he says with expressionless face, not even staring Farah glanced spiced off, Yeri raised her voice. Why won't you go, huh? Are you planning to stay in this room forever because of that Vian? You have stopped going to university and even handling your mafia work. If you won't do anything, at least help me prepare for our wedding. Her tone grew louder and Jimin turns to her with bloodshot eyes, causing her eyes to widen as she sees him pointing at her out. Yeri freezes in fear, rotated to her the spot until Jimin yells again. I said, get out of my sight. Trembling, Yeri stumbles out, now wanting to face his wrath. Jimin dropped the gun on the floor and stared down at it. Here is what echo in his mind. University, yes, I should go university. At least I can see my princess there. Yes, I need to go. At college, Jimin enters the classroom, his eyes scanning every corner in search of Vine, but she is nowhere to be seen, and disappointment clouded his face. Back at the mansion, Jimin enters with the same disappointment on his face. Yeri rushes to him excitedly. You are back. Look, I have selected this place for the wedding. Now go get ready. We are going out. She shows him a tablet with the venue displayed. Jimin closes his eyes, frustrated, then open them to speak calmly. How many times do I have to tell you I'm not marrying you? I only love wine. Stop hoping that I will ever marry you. You used to love me and I still love you. So this marriage is going to happen. Are you threatening me? He looks at her with dark, ominous eyes and Yeri stares back with a daring expression. I am telling you your future because with Ryan you have no future. She is only your dare you finish that sentence. His voice turned deep, dangerous. He smashes a flower pot on the floor in anger. Yeri watches him with frightened eyes. Jimin storms upstairs. I will make you mine no matter what I have to do, no matter what. A smirk forms on her lips, revealing the dangerous plans reviewing in her mind. In Jimin's room, Jin Hyung, why has not Bayan been coming to college? She's locked herself in her room. His voice is filled with sadness. Worry flashes across Jimin's face. What happened to her? Is she okay? His tone is filled with concern. No, she is barely eating. Her condition is not good. I need to see her, Hyung. Jimin, you are forgetting you are Yari's fiance. Staying away from Bayan is better for her. If you meet her, it will make moving on even harder for her. Jimin foams in anger. I'm not marrying Yari. I need to talk to Vine. Can you do this for me? Jin hesitated, knowing the complicated love triangle and Jimin's temper. Eventually, she won't open the door. Can you at least convince her to come to college tomorrow? Okay, I will try. He ends the call and Jimin lies on the bed, clinging to the hope of seeing Vine again. The next day, Jimin enters the classroom, his eyes immediately searching for Vine. He spots her in a corner, her face pale and her eyes red and puffy. His heart ached at the sight of his princess without her usual radiant smile. Trying to compose himself, he focused on teaching. Miss Vine, your answer sheet is with me. Come to my office to collect it. With that, he leaves the classroom. In his office, Jimin sits on his chair with his eyes closed, leaning back as he waits for her. The door slightly open and Vine's presence filled the room without opening the speak. Lock the door. Vine, with her pale and sad face, hesitated, but a boy. Locking the door, she stands there, numb, her soul seemingly upset. Jimin finally opens his eyes and looks at her. His gaze softly at her vulnerable state. He speaks gently. Come here, love. He gestures for her to come closer and tears with Vine's eyes open, hearing him call her love. She wants to run into his arm to cry and feel the warmth of his love, but a thought holds her back that he is now her sister's fiancé. She blinks back the tears and stands still, maintaining the some distance with her head bowed. By just the day before, she wanted nothing but her. He stood up and immediately pulled her into a hug. Why weren't you coming to college? Vine started, unable to hug him back, her eyes filled with tears as she felt the warmth of his embrace. Tell me, was it because of me? Do I disgust you now? Do you hate even looking at my face? He says, while snuggling into her neck. But Vine remained silent. Jimin's look into her tear-filled eyes. You left me just like everyone else. You are a liar. He speaks in a hurt voice. Vine shakes her head in denial. I'm sorry. Forgive me for breaking your heart, for giving you false hope, for promising you love that I can no longer give. She says, crying as Jimin cups her face. I will forgive you. Just come back to me. I can't live without you. That's not possible, Jimin. Why not? Why are you sacrificing our love for your sister? His voice rises in anger and his eyes turn dark. Wine cups his cheeks gently. You and your sister were engaged. I came in between now. I'm just giving her back the love that belonged to her. But what about me, Vine? I love you. You are giving your sister her love. But what about mine? Her heart breaks at his word. But with a heavy heart, she replies, you will be happy with her. You both loved each other with before. When you will be with her, you will gradually fall for her again and you will be happy. Jimin jerks her hand away from his cheeks aggressively. I won't be happy with her. Do you think I am some kind of puppet? Everyone is doing what they want, but no one cares about what I want. No one asks what I need, not even you. He looks at her with thoughtful eyes, his tears falling, Wine's heart clench. Seeing his broken state, she immediately pulls him into her hug. Don't come close if you are going to leave. I don't want your consent. He tries to pull away, but Wine I do not agree. She'll calm down, please. She caresses his hair and he stops turning, leaning into her touch. Suddenly he lifts her up into his arm and sits down on chair, placing her on his lap. He buries his face in her neck. Why are you doing this, princess? Why can't you see my love but only your sisters? Please don't leave me. He tightens his hold on her and Wine continues caressing his hair. This is wrong, Jimmy. Your wedding is in 2 days. Don't cry for me like this, please. I won't marry her. I only love you. Don't say that. Please don't make this harder for me. You are the one making this harder on yourself. But no buts. He pulled back slightly, looking into her eyes intensely with his soft, pleading gaze. I only love you and I won't marry anyone. I want you 3 lives by marrying someone I can't love. And you, will you be able to move on? His question silence. Her Wine looks at him with vulnerable, tearful eyes. Tell me, Wine, did you ever love anyone else? No, I can never love anyone who is not you. She hugs him tightly. That's it. If we love each other, we won't apart away. We are meant to be together. That's why fate brought us here. I will never let you go. He kisses the back of her hand. But the wedding, there won't be wedding. Just give me your love. I will go against the whole world for you. Just stay by my side, he says while looking into her eyes. I am here. I am sorry for leaving you in broken state that day. I'm sorry. She hugs him again, mumbling apologies. I love you, princess. He kisses her temple. Tears of happiness and relief slip from his eyes. I love you so much. Jimin enters the mansion and finds Yeri standing in the living hall with mischievous smile. Ignoring her, he was about to leave when Yeri calls out. Wait, Jimin. Jimin looks at her with an annoyed expression. Our wedding is the day after tomorrow and I need to get my wedding gown. You need to come shopping with me. Get out of your imaginary world because I'm not going to marry you. That's not for you to decide. Our wedding is the day after tomorrow, so come shopping with me. How many times do I have to tell you I won't marry you? I only love I am. You will marry me or else. She speaks with a daring look, but Jimin furiously. Or else what? What, huh? Do whatever you want, but I'm not marrying you. Enters Final. As he turns to leave, he hears Wine's cries and stop. He turns around and sees Yeri showing him a video on her phone in which, let me go, who are you? Why have you kidnapped me? Please let me go. Wine is tied to a chair, crying while 2 masked men stand in front of her. Jimin rushes to Yeri and snatches her phone. Hey, that's Wine. What did you do to her? Where is she? He looks at the video, seeing Wine crying in fear. Pleading, Yeri smirks and snatches the phone back. She's in my captivity now. What, are you crazy? How could you do this? I can do anything because... Shut up, you are disgusting to force me into marriage. You kidnapped your sister. That is not its obsession. You are a psycho. Call it love or obsession, but I want you. Now tell me, will you marry me? Never let her go or you will regret it. And what if I don't? Jimin glares at her darkly, then grabs her neck. Then I won't let you leave. You don't know the extent I will go for her. Yeri struggles to breathe and quickly shows him her phone screen. Let me go or your precious Wine will not survive. Jimin sees the screen where a man is pointing at Wine's forehead. He releases her immediately. No, tell them to lower the gun. Yeri smirks at him. I will tell them, but on one condition, you have to agree to marry me. That will not happen. I will find Wine myself and expose your evil to your parents. Then he calls someone. Hello, Mrs. Kim. Before he can finish, Mrs. Kim interrupted. Jimin, where is Wine? She has not come back from college. Have you seen her? Jimin feels unsure whether to tell her to. Meanwhile, Yeri shows him the phone screen again, where the men have Jimin's eye wide and tell mom that Wine is with you because I wanted to see her. Otherwise, your Wine will lose her life. She whispers in his ear, leaving Jimin feeling helpless. He can't risk Wine's life. She's with me. Yeri wanted to see her. Alright, dear. She disconnected and Jimin's glare at Yeri with rage. I told your mom as you said. Now let Wine go. She will remain in my captivity until the purpose of keeping her captivity is fulfilled. I will never marry you. I am the Mafia King. I will find Wine and expose you. He turns to leave, but Yeri's words stop him in his track. At exactly 6 p.m., your Wine will be dead. Jimin turns to her with deadly eyes. Let me make it easier for you. You have until 6 p.m. to find her. If you do, she is yours. If not, today will be her last day. How dare? Hold on, I'm not done. You can save her life if you agree to marry me. Otherwise, watch me. Before time runs out, my wine will be with me, and no one will be able to save you from me. He storms out of the mansion.